Just really just taking advantage of what you do have, taking advantage of stuff you could, pull a good game plan from. And our coaches is really smart. They've been doing a great job to get us a pretty solid game plan, regardless of the lack of resources, I should say.
Was it your first time being named team captain?
Yeah.
And how were you told and what did you think?
Oh, I was told by Coach Rule that my teammates had voted for me. I thought he was playing. I didn't think it was real, but it's definitely something that I carry for the rest of my life, man. Just knowing that these guys, these grown men who have their own families, who lead their own families, pick you to help lead the team, and that just says a lot about how they view me and that they respect me, and I'm just working to come in every day just to be that guy for them, and somebody who can lead by example, and just work every day. I'm sorry.
Why did you think he was joking?
I don't know. It's kind of the relationship we have. I just thought it was but he was serious, and he told me that he happy for me, man. That he trusts me, and he's confident that I can have these guys just going. It's really just not about like telling doing. It's just really just about leading by example. I think that's the biggest thing for me that I carry from this.
How often do you think about how far you've come for this organization?
Who said that? Yeah. Oh, I can't see with the mask. I ain't know who said that. How often do I think? I think about it every day, man. I think about it every day. I think about how people gave up on me. Didn't think that I was the caliber player that I knew I was. They just thought it was all talk, and dealing with injuries too. Obviously some things that you can't quite control. But I definitely just thought that that people gave up on me, so I felt like the chip on my shoulder just grew, and I never really went into any off-season workouts or any games just thinking about any of that. But it just definitely adds fuel to the fire, man. Every day I wake up, I thank God about where I come from, and just continue to try to elevate every day.
Last year you were harboring injury with the toe, and now you're going into the season fully healthy. You talked about the chip on your shoulder. How excited are you to go out there and prove it?
Super excited. Mostly excited about the supporting cast I have around me, man. I got a lot of great players, a lot of hardworking players around me, man, that just make me want to go out there and just worry about my 111, because I know those guys are gonna go out there and do what they got to do. So I try not to get too caught up on last year, but I definitely carry over some things from last year, like just perseverance and just my ability to just work through everything and just try to get through everything with a smile and then take one day at a time. So that's definitely something that I carry over from last year. But for the most part, I just try to just take it one day at a time and thank God every day that I am healthy, but just continue to just stay healthy.
Dante, what can you guys do defensively to kind of throw some wrinkles at a rookie quarterback, and should that be a matchup that works to y'all's advantage?
I mean, even though he's a rookie, he's obviously he's really talented. But with any quarterback, whether it's a veteran or a rookie, we just gonna try to get as much pressure, get in the paint as much as we can, and just try to affect them as well as we can, and cover our butts off on the back end.
What have you seen out of him? Like Phil was telling us today, there wasn't a lot of preseason tape on him. He didn't play a whole lot. Zach.
I'm sorry.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
And then Phil was saying there wasn't a ton of preseason.
Yeah.
tape. Just wondering what you've seen in that sample.
He definitely 20 passes, 20 pass attempts, 15 for 20. He you definitely see the confidence. You definitely see the poise. He obviously has a strong arm, really talented. But we just our job to go out there and just make it tough on him and just show him some stuff and do what we do. But other than that, the talent's there, the confidence is there. If you ask me, the swagger is there. He has it all. But we're gonna be ready to go on Sunday.
You said that 15 to 20 pretty quickly. You've watched all 20, haven't you?
Most definitely, probably 20 times. Probably 20 times.
Dante, if I could ask you to reflect on being named team captain, how do you think you're different today than when you first started this organization? How did you get there?
Well, it's crazy that now that I'm older, I listen more. You know what I'm saying? I listen more, and I actually absorb coaching. I actually absorb, Coach Rule and these guys is, you know, scheming the plan and, you know, just their brand. You know what I'm saying? I think that this just being a football place, just a football atmosphere, you know, a bunch of football guys around. I think this just the perfect home for me, the perfect place that, you know, that was able to mature. And Coach Rule and them, they were on me from the start. From the time they got here, you know, they were on me just about maturing and about, you know, because they weren't really about the football. It's just all about just maturing. And I think that's one thing that I just kind of coming into year 4 wasn't thinking about, like, you know, being a team captain, just thinking about just like maturing and just leading by example. I think that, and I think my teammates noticed that about me, you know, from OTAs till now. You know, they just notice my growth and how every day I just try to come in and just be the same guy, but just try to elevate every day. So
I know it's only in practice with you when you see Christian, but when you look as a defender and you look across the other line and see Christian in the backfield and this offense without Christian in the backfield, what's the difference?
I mean, he's an all-pro. He's one of the top backs in the league. You know, it's just a big difference, and just you know, how versatile he is, and, you know, the fact that he can beat you so many ways. So it's definitely different. He gives us a fierce running attack and a guy out the backfield that can, you know, catch the ball. So I mean, he's, you know, he's as advertised.
Is there a fear factor, or?
I wouldn't say a fear factor, but it's definitely you're definitely gonna prepare to, you know, to come out there to work.
Jonathan, when you see that C on your jersey on Sunday, you step out on the field, is there any chance that you feel like any more pressure you'll put on yourself, knowing that, like, I gotta rep this, and I got guys who are looking to me now, maybe even more so than years past?
I mean, first thought, cause like I literally thought about it like all last night, man. First thought, yeah, it was that, you know, pressure, this, that. But now I'm just gonna go out there and I'm just gonna go play, man. This wasn't picked. I wasn't picked a captain based on performance and based on, you know, abilities, and it was just strictly based on, you know, my way to lead and, you know, the fact that my teammates have trusted me. So I'm not gonna really make it too much about performance. I'm just gonna go out there and just do what I do and play. I'm pretty confident in the way I play this game, and I'm pretty confident on the way my teammates play this game. So we're just gonna go out there and play together. I'm not trying to go. I mean, pressure's on. You know what I'm saying? It's the opening week. You know, the pressure's on. That's the pressure right there. You know, I can't, you know, make anything added to it. You know, I'm just gonna go out there and just play ball and, you know, and rep it how I'm supposed to.
Dante, related question: was your leadership in the room take on greater importance these first 2 weeks with a veteran like AJ?
Yeah. I mean, but, you know, we all, you know, we don't have everybody's a leader. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can come up. Like Keith Taylor can come up and run a meeting because he has, you know, the amount of preparation. Stanley, like we all are looked at as leader because we all respect each other as such. So I wouldn't say that I'm taking on a bigger role. You know, I ask JC questions. I ask, you know, Stanley questions. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of just bouncing off each other. But like I said, you know, I'm just thankful that my guys see me as a captain and you know, and because I know the guys when I first got here who I seen as captains and who I seen, you know, lead, and, you know what I'm saying. So I just, you know, blessed, and I'm grateful.
Dante, when you're going into a season where it's your contract year and you're up after the season, I mean, how big of a motivation is that for you as well? And would you have liked to get something done before this started, or is that still possible?
I'm just working on, you know, just playing football, man. I felt like you know, I was ready to go, you know, regardless of contract. You know, I was out in and out of the season all last year, so I'm just based off that. You know, I'm ready to, you know, go and get out there and just play. You know, I not too much contract season is provoking any of that. It's just the fact that, you know, I was in and out. You know, I'm just ready to get back out there with my guys and play ball and taking one game at a time. So. I mean, you know, that's not for me to say. I'm just here. You know, my teammates voted me, so, you know, I don't know.
Dante, as far as defense, your coaches have talked a lot about the versatility of certain guys. How much do you feel like this defense is maybe more versatile than it's been in the past?
We got a lot of guys who can do a lot of things. Like Frankie. Frankie can play everywhere. He can play in the linebacker. He can play on the D line. Brian can play everywhere. Hassan can play everywhere. Chin can play everywhere. So we just have a lot of guys who can do a lot of things and help us in different ways. So we just take it as like that, and and Coach Snow and the guys, they do a great job of putting stuff together for guys can complement each other. So
Have they asked you to do anything different than maybe you've done?
just play corner, baby. Just play corner.
Talking about that complementary nature of the defense, how much has it changed, and is it perhaps even a little more dangerous with that front seven to help you guys out of the back end, helping out the front seven, so that way they're getting pressure, you guys can cover? Has that gotten better with the additions and through practice?
Most definitely. It takes time to gel together and get on the same page. We was thankful to have OTAs this year, and we had a pretty stout camp to where we got a lot of things done. We built a lot of chemistry, just hung out a lot, just really just doing stuff like that. But I wouldn't say it got more dangerous. We just gelled together more.
How does that change things? Because I remember last year there was talk about you guys not having familiarity with each other to play with the guy next to you. Now you have an off season, you know each other, you have chemistry. How does that change things along the defense to now have that more camaraderie?
Oh, it changes things a lot. Some of our small points came because we were like a little bit, not like together, gel together. We was like learning as we go. We started off our first beginning of the season on iPads, you know what I'm saying? So just like you say, just getting together and just being able to be together, going out to Spartanburg, just building that chemistry, watching film after, talking after, stuff like that, lifting together and stuff like that. But it helped us a lot because we a young team. We got a lot of young guys on the defense, our young guys on the offense. So just getting together and just building that camaraderie with the amount of athlete and versatile players we have, it can only help us grow.
All right, Dante, you talked about Jeremy. You can play everywhere. With him going into this season, coaches were saying he's going to be primarily in the secondary with you guys at safety, but obviously he'll still move around. What have you seen from him in terms of him going with that role and knowing he's still dangerous enough to put anywhere on the field?
He's just he's a guy who wants to be put in those positions, man. He wants to be, he wants to wear the anchor on his back because he know that what it does for the defense. So he's definitely grown as a mature player. He's definitely grown with his football IQ. He's just not out there just flying around. He's actually out there seeing things and letting stuff develop. So I definitely see a lot of growth out of Chin. And I expect a huge year from especially now that he get to be on the back end and where he started off at, and I feel like he's gonna do big things this year because he's been really like honing in on his football IQ and not just working on being a super athlete like he is. So thank you guys.
Is the prospect of starting off week one against a rookie quarterback kind of get you pretty excited as a passer?
Yeah. Anytime you're going against a rookie, I'm not going to put it in that kind of sense, but I'm just say like their first year in the league is usually when they try to test the waters, figure things out. So he might be a little unsure coming into the game, but I'm not going to speak too much on it. I'm not going to rah-rah, but it's exciting.
Brian, what have they asked you this year to do that might have been different than, certain positions you might have played in the past?
To be honest, since high school, I've been playing a lot of things. So they asked me to do a lot of things. I'm very versatile in my opinion, so I can be off the ball, on the ball. I can really be behind the line of scrimmage, covering the back, covering tight end. It doesn't really matter. So, they asked me to do things like that. I was just playing in space mainly, so that's one of the things they asked me to do. So, I'm kind of positionless.
What do you like the most?
What do I like the most? you really want to know that? Russian? Yeah.
What was your reaction
It means a lot to me, honestly. I mean, there's a lot of guys on the team that are leaders, but for my teammates to call me captain, that means a lot to me. I mean, like, there's plenty of guys on the squad that I consider a leader, like JC, Chin, DJ Moore, Robbie. I consider all them boys leaders, but to be named captain by your peers, it means a lot.
What do you think it is about you that they decided to give you that honor?
I don't know, maybe my charming personality. I'm just playing. Nah, but I'm not sure. I mean, I tried to, like, this year, I tried to, like, really cut out my bad habits, and being named captain is just giving me another reason to cut out these bad habits and kind of be that guy that people not necessarily look up to, but do the things that they don't want to do because I'm doing it. You know what I mean? So.
Care to share what any of the bad habits were?
Last minute, like coming in last minute, not going to treatment because I don't want to. Like, there's things that I did, like, that was just kind of like my immature ways of not doing what I need to do to perform at a high level, not going to sleep at night, playing the game, stuff like that. So, like, just breaking those habits and putting my best foot forward to perform how I want to perform on Sunday is breaking those habits.
Let's have you expound on this. Earlier, Coach Snow almost put out a reminder that you are still a young man. He used you as one of the veterans on this team. When did you start to view yourself as a veteran, and how did you get there?
I started to view myself as a vet. I wouldn't even say it like that. I just started to take that role. I'd probably say last year when we had a lot of young guys, and then KK kind of went down. So they were looking to me for answers. You know what I mean? So they was looking to me for answers, and I was only in year 2, but I had to find those answers for them and kind of like lead the way, especially when it comes into like rushing, because people think rushing is just rushing. There's a lot of things that go into it. So when I start breaking down those details, that's kind of my vet mind that they get that idea from.
Was there a moment last season that a younger guy approached you and really hit you that I am a veteran?
Gitor, just changing his mindset of rushing and letting them know that there's more things than just like trusting your instincts. There's more things than just doing the moves that you practice every day. There's more things to look at pre-snap, post-snap, looking at film, like different tendencies, techniques, stuff like that. So when he came to me and he started asking me how do I watch film and what do I look for pre-snap, that's when it kind of clicked. Like, I'm that guy. You good?
What will it feel like to have as close to full capacity here as in the stands, more people than you played in front of in close to 2 years?
Oh, that's gonna be big. The crowd always gives you energy, and like when we make big plays, or whatever the case may be, especially on third down, we got them roaring. Like, that just really gets you pumped up, especially for a guy like me. When it's third and long, I'm pinning my ears back. I don't need to hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I like, and that's what I miss from these seasons that we ain't have that.
How would you describe your level of eagerness to get to Sunday?
You gonna give me a scale or just
110?
10? Nah, I'm just ready, dog. Like, I'm just ready for the season to start. It's been taking a long time, and I got a lot of plans, a lot of goals that I'm trying to reach. So.
What are those goals individually? I know what your team goal is.
Yeah, they classified. I'm gonna say that forever. It's classified because I don't like to jinx myself. So, just know it should put me in a high category among the edge rushers of this league.
Is this a do-it year for you? Do you look at it like
Every year is. I kind of perceive myself as I'm not a guy that's going to rah-rah and tell you I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Because if I don't do it, I don't want to be that guy to be looked back and be like, you feel me? Like, so I kind of just work my butt off. I got my goals in mind. I go after them. If I don't get it, try again next year. Just work hard to figure out what I got to do to get to that goal. So.
in previous years, you don't tell us your goals, but have you hit your goals in previous seasons?
Of the NFL?
Yes.
No.
Does that drive you even more?
Yeah, definitely. It's going to keep driving me.
Where do you feel like this team has gotten better most from last year to this point? Particularly the defense.
I feel like guys are really just buying in. Like, you feel me? Like, buying into to doing extra as far as like watching extra field, staying after getting extra treatment. Just I feel like they're really putting their front foot forward going into the season. Like, they're trying to perform at their best. They're trying to prepare their butt off so they don't have any questions when it come game day. I feel like that's the main difference. Like, we were still a young team, but last year I feel like we was really, really young, and a lot of guys wasn't doing that. So I feel like now we got guys in the meeting room, extra meeting with coaches on one-on-ones. Like I haven't seen that. So.
Is that a result of adding experience? I guess that's what I was saying.
Yeah, in a sense, we added some vets, and they gave us ideas and they showed their viewpoints on certain things. So I feel like that may have influenced guys to watch more film and be more prepared.
Snow said you've been able to keep your weight up. What are you hoping to play at?
I want to play around, say about 252, somewhere around there.
Is it tough to maintain during the season, or is it easier in the season?
It's a little toss up. I mean, it's all in if I'm gonna do right or not. Like it's all on me. So I mean, I feel like if I do what I gotta do, I'll keep the weight.
Was that important for you to get a little more heft coming into year 3?
Yeah, it was.
Why?
Just because I can add some more moves to my arsenal as far as the speed, the power, and it can actually be an asset to me and not something I'm just throwing out there. Like this has to be a move that can be feared. So that's why.
How far has your tour come from last year? I know you said you talked to them about watching film and stuff. Just what areas of his game is improving most?
I've seen Yetur grow in a lot of ways, but I'll mainly say his mental, the way he looks at the game, he looks at it differently. So I'll definitely say he grew in his IQ. That's what I was talking about, the pre-snap and stuff like that. Like as long as he keeps practicing that, it'll take him to a different level, in my opinion.
Brian, how would you describe the complementary nature of your defense and the front seven helping on the back end, the back end helping on you guys? Has that improved from a year ago, do you think, that you've seen so far in practices? Or the first, obviously, true test on Sunday, but has that improved from a year ago?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think guys are getting a grasp on how to help each other as far as the rush and the coverage, and also just the defense and the offense. Like we all touch each other during this game. We all touch each other during this game, and I feel like they're understanding that now. Like they understand that the more they can disrupt those routes and throw off the timing of the quarterback, it helps us. And the more we can get pressure and get in the paint of the quarterback, create bad throws, it helps them. So I think they're understanding that a lot more now.
Has that improved? I mean, that's the general concept, but from a year ago, has that gotten better, do you think?
Yeah, for sure.
Good changes?
For sure, yeah, I do.
There's a lot of talent on this defense. Do you feel like you guys are somewhat flying under the radar? And if so, is that a good place to be?
Yeah, I do think we're flying under the radar, and I do think it's a good place. We ain't got nothing to lose. You feel me? So, we already down there. They always treat us like the underdog, so it's whatever. So when we do shock the world or we do shock anybody that has doubts against us, it's a positive in all aspects. So.
Has there been like a lack of juice around the team since you got here? You feel
A lack? Nah, not at all. Nah, we got too many young guys for it to be a lack of juice.
I mean, what you were talking about just a second ago, kind of like outside perception.
Nah, I still don't think so.
Took you guys a while to really get into pressure the quarterback last year. How much further ahead are you guys right now from where you were starting off last year?
We're a lot further. Being that last year we had a lot of rookies on that line, like it was a line full of rookies and a second year guy. So now that we have, I think Quan is in like year 8 or 9. Morgan is in like 6. Like now we have some vets that Haas is in 6 or something like that. Now we have some vets that have been there. They know the calls. They know how to rush. They know how to work together. So, and then the young guys just follow suit. But I feel like that's already putting us a step ahead of last year.
The sign, I think, told me during camp, you guys are back to 30 sacks.
Huh?
30 sacks is what he was saying. So how would you like to see that divided?
How would I like to see that divided? I'm gonna just say I would like to split it down the middle with my dog. I ain't gonna, you feel me? In the dream world, I have 20. He'll have the remainder. Don't tell him I said that.
He said there's a golf cart riding on.
Oh yeah, for sure. I already told him if I win, I already told him if I win, I need it decked out in spider gear. So he already know that.
You said if, you didn't tell him when?
I didn't want to say win because I didn't want to. It's a friendly competition, kind of.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.